Welcome back, you beautiful souls. It's the middle of the week. We are live right here and opening up on S3 with Expresso. Now, welcome back to another installment of that Culinary Hotline. Bling! Ching, ching, ching! Yes, I love this time of the day. Now, if you have any questions for Chef Clem on all things in the kitchen or need help getting out of those sticky foodie situations, then you can pick up the phone and call us right now. It's 021-110-552, and we'll come at you with everything when you need that help in the kitchen. Now, there's some exciting things ahead.
Yes.
It's almost time. It is almost here. And if you still have not prepared anything or know what you will be making, then don't worry. Because, of course, Chef Clem's in the building. He's here to give you all the help and ideas that you need. And, of course, it is around the corner. So we're going to be celebrating a month of wholesomeness, a month of love, a month of care, awareness. And now it's the perfect time to celebrate it all.
Clem? I love that culture. Celebrate at either the beginning or the end or the middle. The celebration always is surrounded by food. I love that. I love
Food,
that.
family, love, what could be better? And I've actually got a question in here that we were asked, which I think is going to be absolutely perfect. I don't know if she's on the line, but her name is Lauren Bloemfontein, all right? And I think we might actually...
Oh,
it looks like Lauren's phone back. All right. I hope it's Lauren, actually. Let me just find out. Ooh, Culinary Hotline Bling. Hello, how can I help you? Hi, is this Lauren?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, Lauren. Sorry, my phone just kind of broke as I picked it up. I was so excited to chat to you. Welcome to the show. You are live. We can hear you. What is your question for Chef Clem?
My Chef Clem is, ek kook groot. Dan wil ek graag weet of ek bijvoorbeeld een lam in een pot steek, raak dit nie lekker bruin nie.
Okay. All right.
Testing my Afrikaans today, but I like
to know how you brown a leg of lamb.
So the easiest way to brown your leg of lamb is to get a big pot or a big pan on the stove, get a little bit of oil in there, and then you add your meat to it. Like we're using a free-range leg of lamb today from Woolies. It's easy to cook one. It's already been marinating in some spice, like rosemary, olive oil, all the goodness in there. But then I thought about it. If you're preparing a leg of lamb, chances are you're cooking a feast, right? So your stove's going to be busy. The fried potatoes are going, the green beans are going, everything's going. So your stovetop's going to be quite busy. How do I save space, but still get that beautiful brown crust on the leg of lamb? And I've got it. This one not only gives you a beautiful crust, it also gives you amazing flavor. So Lauren, this one is for you. So like I said, we're going to use our free-range leg of lamb, which is also one of the most popular, when we ask people, like, what are you preparing for your Ramadan table this year? And they said, leg of lamb. So I was like, okay, cool, let's actually do this. So,
and what a meal that is.
And this one's been vacuum packed, so all the flavors that are in there, like I said, like the rosemary and all the extra herbs in there. So when you vacuum pack it, it actually helps intensify the flavor. While
it's marinating in all of that.
Yes, it is.
Aging to perfection, so the time you put it out and get it ready, all the hard work's kind of almost been done.
It's been done for you, exactly. So here's my little trick. Okay, we're going to use a beautiful spice mix. This is a kadai paste.
Kadai, okay.
It is delicious. It's to kadai for. Sorry, it's a bit of Carl Wasty there. I had to. You're
spending too much time with Carl.
Love that guy. Love that guy. Okay, cool. So get your kadai curry paste into the bowl. All the spices are in there. The oil's in there. And very important, people are very scared of fat, especially when they're working with like curry. They go, oh, it's got a bit of a fat sitting on the top of the curry. I don't like it.
It separates,
What they don't understand is the fat is important because fat carries flavor. So it carries the flavors of the spices. That's why when I actually fry garlic before I start cooking a dish, I always add my garlic to my oil while the oil's cold. Then heat it up, because then the oil really gets infused with all that garlic flavor.
Opposed to just charring it.
Exactly.
All right,
so,
I got you.
Next thing is beautiful. And we're using the double cream yogurt, and it's plain. Don't use strawberry. I feel like it's weird that I have to say that.
Strawberry flavored.
But someone...
Lamb. Imagine that.
We've literally had someone said, so I'm making a yogurt base, whatever, but it's for a savory dish. Can I use the grenadella, whatever? Grenadella, actually not the bad one. But then they were like, and strawberry, this is what I got. I'm like,
well, look, you probably could use
it.
But I don't know what it's going to actually taste like.
Absolutely.
Very interesting.
Okay, so what we're going to do is mix in that kadai curry paste into the yogurt. And now we're going to start basting.
So you used the nice full cream yogurt. I love the fact that it's also bifidobacterium cultures are rife in this thing. So a little bit of health coming through as well.
Exactly.
Good gut health, especially
Good gut
during the
health.
fast. This
Yes.
is really important for you too. So nice little additive there.
There we go. That's the lamb. So like I said, you could normally just brown this in the pan, get the color on there. But what happens is when this goes into the oven, that beautiful yogurt and the curry paste form a crust on it. Okay. And it is so good. Actually, you know what? I'm going to add this to, I'm just going to save a step here. I'm going to add this to the beautiful paste first, get that on there. Get it well crusted. Get it like a nice bit of the yogurt on there.
You say well crusted. Are you literally implying that this is going to turn into like a hard crusty?
No, not a hard crust, but it's going to give you a nice char on the outside.
Okay.
And the thing about yogurt, when it gets exposed to like the high heats of the oven, it almost goes a bit smoky, as if it's been in the braai.
Ooh, I like that.
So, half an hour like this, and still got a bit of the marinade left over.
Yeah.
Half an hour like this in the oven, 180, perfectly fine. And then turn it over, baste it again, and another half an hour. You're gonna get a beautiful brown, as if you've seared it in the pan, or as if it's been on the braai. Garlic naan, because there's never a wrong time to have naan. So garlic naan, jalapenos, get a little bit more extra yogurt on that, break it off, put it in a little parcel, in your mouth. The lamb's gonna be so amazing. Besides the flavor and the crust, it also helps tenderize the meat even more. You're gonna get so much flavor. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be perfectly browned every single time.
Wow, I think Lauren is just sitting there. Her jaw's probably dropped right now. I hope that answers your question when it comes to browning your lamb. And that's an alternative way to doing it, as opposed to just kind of like charring it on the pan and then baking it and letting it sink in, I would imagine.
Absolutely, but I just literally thought about whenever we are cooking leg of lamb, there's an occasion for it, and the kitchen is so busy. So if I can save you one burner and just use your oven, it's a win.
All right, I love it. Lauren, are you still with us? What do you think of that one? Is she still on the line?
Yes, I am.
All right.
I am. It looks delicious. I'm going to do it.
Thank you, Lauren.
This is me doing a celebration. We just served another customer with some good advice.
Nice. Absolutely. But yogurt is a great one. Yogurt is something I keep in the fridge for a long time, and it does last long in the fridge as well because of those active cultures that are in there. I almost feel like it gets thicker, gets more tastier. Yogurt is so essential, especially for winter cooking. Marinating things, fried chicken. If you don't have buttermilk, use yogurt. You get that serious crust on it. Again, that's what it gives you. It just tenderizes meat so much, and because it goes savory, sweet, snack, yogurt. Yogurt.
So I think I've got to do a little disclaimer for Bloemfontein. You guys out there, if you smell something good cooking and you're wondering what it is, it's probably Lauren hooking up a leg of lamb right now. So if you've got any other culinary conundrums or want to share your kitchen fails, you can call us right now on 021 110 5552. And if you missed this recipe and just tuned in, shame on you. But you can find this online, of course, at expressoshow.com. We've got all the recipe inspiration that you need. And we've got some Culinary Hotline brain coming right at you after this. See you soon.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beautiful souls. We are live right here, opening up on S3, and it's Expresso, where we got all the good stuff for you, right? So the Culinary Hotline bling is still here, of course, and we are joined by Chef Clem on our foodie panel to help you out with any of your culinary conundrums. And if you have any questions for Chef Clem on all things in the kitchen, then of course you can call us right now on 021 110 5552. The line is...
Wow, that was quick.
People do not waste time, Clem. Okay, let me not break the phone this time. Culinary Hotline bling. How may I help you? This is Ryle speaking.
Hello.
Hi there. How are you doing? Who can I ask is
I'm
calling?
calling you.
Fantastic. Who's on the line?
Am I speaking to Chef Clem?
This is Chef Clem's secretary at the moment. Shall I put you through? What is your
Yes,
question
please.
for him?
Well, firstly, I would like to say, oh my greatness. Oh my greatness. I'm speaking to the famous Chef Clem. Oh my God. I'm so honored to speak to you, Chef Clem.
Yes, you are correct.
I'm
It is
honored.
him.
Thank you. Happy to be talking to you.
All right, listen.
Sean, it's Sean, right? Sean, you're like the best
I'm a
caller
big fan.
ever, man.
I'm a big fan. All right, listen. I'm not such a good cook.
You and me both?
All right. I would like to know, why doesn't my chicken come the way it's supposed to?
What dish are you making with your chicken?
I'm just frying the chicken. I'm just chicken.
Fried chicken?
I'm just eating chicken. Yeah,
I
I'm
got
a single
you.
guy.
I got you for
Frying
this
chicken.
one. Fried
So
chicken
I
is
put it in
a...
the oil. Yeah, I put it in the oil. And yes.
And it just ends there.
a little water.
I can help you. I can help
Sean,
you.
you don't have to actually worry. I think Chef Clem will give it to you straight.
Yeah.
All you got to do is do exactly what he says right now, and you will be the chicken a la king of
Wow!
Are you serious?
Oh, wasty.
Wow,
It's
Cole
rubbing off
wasty.
on me.
He's like a lotion. You just rub it on, and it's just... So, Sean, first of all, thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate it so much. Fried chicken is one of the most satisfying dishes you can have. It's almost like eating fried chicken was like a religious experience because it's just so satisfactory to all your senses. And when you get it right, it is heavenly. So here's what you need to do first of all. Can I get an amen?
Amen, brother. Yeah.
Okay, so it starts off with, whenever I do fried chicken, I always marinate my chicken. I season it with a little bit of barbecue spice, chicken spice, whatever spice you want to do. That's not the most important part. The most important thing is then I add buttermilk, or I make my own buttermilk, which is a little bit of milk, a little bit of lemon juice. I let it sit there till it starts to curdle. Then I put that over the chicken. What this does is it does two things. It acts as a glue to help the flour stick to it, and then it also helps tenderize your chicken. So if you're finding that when you're frying your chicken and it comes out of the oil, it's very stringy and dry, this is what buttermilk will prevent. So into a bowl, get your chicken in there, get your spices on it. Salt and pepper, also very important. So if you think about a piece of chicken, it's quite thick, right? Yeah. Get that salt on there, give it a chance to kind of penetrate into the meat, get the flavor in there. Buttermilk goes on. Let it sit in that for about half an hour. If you're going to overnight, of course, amazing, but not everyone has that time to let the chicken sit. Also, if the chicken craving hits, it's real. Want it now. So about 15 minutes, half an hour, perfect. Then get your flour and season your flour. Get paprika and salt, pepper, all of that. It's basically the same stuff you used on your chicken, put it in the flour. Take your chicken out the buttermilk, get it in the flour. Make sure you get every single nook and cranny of the chicken coated in that flour. Most important thing, put your chicken to the side. Don't add your chicken to the oil immediately. Give your chicken 10 minutes just to sit with that flour coating on there. What happens is the moisture of your buttermilk absorbs the dryness of the flour, almost forms a biscuit on the outside. Okay. That's where the crispiness comes from. While your chicken's sitting, preheat your oil. Very important. If you put chicken into cold oil, that crumb's going to just come off. Your chicken's going to boil. You don't want that. So get your oil nice and hot. Take a little bit of the flour that you got left over, put it in there. If it starts to sizzle, you're good. Then what I do, no matter how big the pot is, unless you've got that big soup pot, if you've got a standard size kitchen pot, fry 6 pieces of chicken at a time, no more.
Not the whole batch.
As soon as you add more chicken to it, you drop the temperature of the oil and it starts boiling in the oil instead of frying. If you get those steps all right, guaranteed you're gonna have the juiciest chicken, steamy, delicious inside, crispy on the outside. I think we should actually pick this one up again because, like I said, winter's coming. So we did it last year. We're going to do another fried chicken segment soon during this winter period. Just to go over that again. But there is a recipe available on the Woolworths website and on the Expresso website. Go and check that recipe out. That's the original one we did last year. It's amazing. It's delicious. Love fried chicken.
I remember you made it a year ago, and it's still sitting in my memory so much. So, Sean, I hope you answered your question. Thank you for coming through.
Thank
that
you,
was a brilliant
Sean.
question nonetheless. And I think he's actually just put the phone down and he went straight to the kitchen.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Clearly, there's a reason why everyone's so excited to see and chat to you, Chef Clem. But I've got another question for you while we're at it. And we're short on time, and I think it's perfect. Because what if I'm that loskop that realized, I've got family coming over. It is about to go down. We need to celebrate, but I haven't thought of a meal to prepare.
I've got you.
Help me, Chef.
We're going to do 2 recipes at one time because you need to know these recipes.
Okay.
You're going to work on our dessert, which is a delicious strawberry pudding. All it is jelly, cream, and a bit of yogurt. Okay. I'm going to ask you to combine those.
All right.
The jelly, the strawberry flavor comes from the jelly, right?
Okay.
The cream gives you that nice decadence of creaminess, and the yogurt kind of gives it a bit of like a twang, okay? And you want that.
Okay.
So I've got a biscuit base. Don't worry about the biscuit base. If you can just mix those elements together, so it's
butter.
It's butter, which is going to go with your biscuit base, so don't worry about that for now. You are on cream, jelly, and yogurt.
Yogurt, all right, I got that.
Okay.
What are you up to on that side?
That's something sweet, right? And that's going to honestly take about 2 to 3 hours to set, and it's an absolutely delicious dessert. So you're on that. Nick, I'm going to do the savory dish. 3 ingredients. And you need to understand the epicness of this dish is amazing. We're going to use the Woolies butter chicken curry sauce. This is butter chicken, but it's not only for chicken. I'm telling you, this with other ingredients is absolutely amazing. We made battered cauliflower, and then we cooked it in the butter chicken sauce.
Oh, yes.
It was like battered cauliflower. It was mind-blowing. So
beautiful. And it's in the packet, so you don't have to do much, right?
You don't do it. You snip it and get it in there. Then, I tried this once, and my mind was blown. Okay, haddock. In South Africa, it's hake, which has been smoked and lightly colored, okay? That smoky flavor that you get from the haddock, that with curry is absolutely, absolutely amazing. So you get your haddock portions out the box. It's been portioned for you already. Best part, you cook it from frozen.
From frozen?
From frozen.
Okay.
So you get your butter curry sauce going. It's going to start bubbling now. So literally someone's knocked on your door and you're like, oh my goodness, what's going on? You grab the frozen haddock fillets out of the freezer. They've already been portioned in the bag. Get them into the sauce. By the time that the curries come out the sauce, you've already kind of heated through your haddock. You give it another 5 minutes and you've made the most delicious buttered haddock. What?
Oh, that sounds crazy.
It is so good.
I'm so blown away at something so simple like taking a butter chicken and not using chicken.
Yeah.
I know it sounds silly, but it's actually genius because that butter chicken flavor for me, it's so good, and I can actually picture it going well with any meat whatsoever.
Any meat or
it's a
vegetable.
brilliant idea.
Absolutely. So like
You
I
guys,
said,
of course, sorry, while Chef Clem's busy at this and you just tuned in, head over to expresso.com for all this recipe inspiration. We're getting you prepped for it. It's a beautiful celebration, a month-long fast. This is what you want to celebrate.
this is what you want.
Yeah.
Your butter haddock's going there. The rice, you're not going to make the rice. Pop it out of the freezer, pop it in the microwave. The savory rice with this one with the sweet little carrots, broccoli in there. It's so delicious. Raul's made it your dessert. This beautiful filling goes on a biscuit base, goes into a glass. All you have to do is top it with strawberries, a little bit of flake chocolate on there. You're done.
And it looks good too,
It tastes so nostalgic, actually. It's amazing. That, with your butter haddock curry, it's done. Everyone's
done. Is
gonna
that
be
it?
happy. Everyone's going to be so happy. And you're going to call me, and I'm going to tell you, I told you so. I told you so. It's so good.
Oh, well, there you have it, guys. The perfect preparation for it. It's a time to celebrate. It's a time to forgive and encourage forgiveness too. And what a perfect pairing to go with it. So you can get this recipe on expressoshow.com. Of course, all the inspiration is there, all the ingredients, and all the love that you're going to need for this incredible celebration. So I think there's one more last thing to say, and that's Eid al-Fitr to everybody out there. I hope it was a successful fast, and nonetheless, and I hope that you have nothing but love, memory making, and good food to go along with the celebration. Thank you, Chef Clem.
Thank you.